If you're holding a tiny 2011 1 euro cent coin in your pocket right now, stop everything you're doing, because that little piece of copper-plated steel could make you one of the richest people on the planet by the time this video ends. Welcome back to the channel. My friends, grab that jar of loose change, sit down, and let me tell you the craziest story in modern numismatics that almost nobody knows about. Picture this. It's 2011. Europe is still shaking from the financial crisis. Millions of these tiny 1 cent coins are rolling off the presses in different countries. And to the naked eye they all look exactly the same. Same size, same color, same little globe on the back that everybody ignores. You've probably thrown hundreds of them in take a penny, leave a penny trays without a second thought. But somewhere in the chaos of those minting machines, something went terribly, beautifully, wrong. Let's go back a few steps so you understand why this coin is pure magic. Normally, every Eurocent coin is made of copper-plated steel. It's cheap, it's magnetic. You can pick it up with a fridge magnet if you're bored. The planchette, the blank disc before it gets struck, weighs exactly 2.30 grams and sticks to metal like glue. That's how the mints keep costs down while pumping out billions of pieces every year. But in 2011, in one specific mint, something impossible happened. A worker, or maybe just a glitch in the automated feeding system, accidentally dropped a single blank that didn't belong there. This wasn't a normal copper-plated steel planche. This was a blank meant for an entirely different coin, struck on the metal composition used for the 10 Eurocent coins from years earlier. The golden Nordic gold alloy, copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin. Completely non-magnetic, heavier, and shining like a tiny sun. The machines didn't notice. The dies for the 1 Eurocent came down with their full force, and out popped a coin that looked almost identical to every other 2011 one, except it was golden, non-magnetic, and weighed 3.06 grams instead of 2.30. Imagine being the quality control guy that day. You're sipping coffee, half asleep, watching thousands of red coins fly by on the conveyor belt. And suddenly, one golden coin flashes past like a signal flare. Most people would think it's a trick of the light. Most people would let it slide into the bin with the rest. But this one didn't. Somehow, this single golden miracle slipped through every checkpoint, got rolled, wrapped, and shipped out into the wild, straight into circulation. For years, it lived an anonymous life. Someone used it to buy a coffee in Italy. Someone dropped it in a fountain in Spain for good luck. Someone's kid used it to scratch a lottery ticket. It bounced around Europe like any other worthless cent, getting scratched, dinged, and completely ignored, because from a distance it just looks like a slightly dirty, regular coin. Up close, though, the color is unmistakably wrong. Rich, warm, golden, like a miniature gold doubloon, hiding in plain sight. Fast forward to 2018. A young collector in France is sorting through a 2-kilo bag of mixed Eurocents he bought for 5 euros at a flea market. He's checking dates and mint marks, hoping for something scarce, when suddenly his magnet doesn't pick up one coin. He holds it to the light and his heart stops. He runs every test he can think of. Weight, 3.06 grams. Diameter perfect, design perfect, but the metal completely wrong. He sends photos to every expert he knows. Within hours, the entire European numismatic community is losing their minds. This wasn't just an off-metal strike. This was the Holy Grail. Only one example has ever been discovered. Not two, not three. One single coin in the entire world. The mint that produced it has no record of the error. The blank supplier has no record. It's as if the universe itself decided to prank the Euro system and then erased all evidence. Word spread quietly at first, only among the top collectors who can actually afford 6-figure coins. People started calling it the golden cent. Offers started flying in privately. 50,000, 80,000, 120,000. All refused. The owner knew he was holding something that might never appear again in 1,000 years. The coin is heartbreakingly beautiful in hand. The Nordic gold alloy gives it a deep, fiery glow that no regular cent could ever dream of. The details of the globe and the interlocking European map pop in a way the dull copper steel never could. Even the rim dents and tiny scratches it picked up in circulation add to the story. This coin lived the life of a worthless cent while secretly being solid gold inside. Experts graded it, argued over it, wrote papers about it. Every major certification company wanted to slab it. In the end, it received the highest possible marks for an error of this magnitude. With the all-important pedigree, the only known example. And now we come to the part you've been waiting for. The reason your heart is racing, if you're watching this with a 2011 1 cent in your hand. Check it right now. Pick it up. Feel the weight. Hold a magnet to it. If it doesn't stick, drop everything and call me. Because you don't just own the rarest modern euro coin on earth. You own the one that, in a completely private transaction that was finally confirmed earlier this year between two of the biggest collectors in Europe, changed hands for 108,000 US dollars. Yes, you heard that right. A 1 Eurocent coin, the coin we all hate. The coin shops refuse to accept. The coin that people throw away. It is worth $108,000, and there is only one dot. So the next time you're cleaning out your car, your sofa, or that old jar on the shelf, Take 10 seconds and test every single 2011 1 cent with a magnet. Because somewhere out there, Lady Luck made only one mistake, and if that golden miracle is still hiding in circulation, it's waiting for you to find it. Thank you for watching. Smash that like button if you're going to check your change tonight. Subscribe and turn on notifications because you never know when the next insane coin story is coming. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay hunting, my friends. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the end of the story, or maybe, just maybe, the beginning of yours. Take a second and really let that number sink in, 108,000 United States dollars. For a coin that is literally worth 1 cent on its face, a coin that supermarkets won't even let you use to pay anymore because it costs them more to process than it's worth. A coin that people in Italy, Germany, France, Spain, and Greece curse every single day when it falls out of their wallet. That same coin, hated, ignored, thrown away little piece of metal, just quietly sold for the price of a brand new Porsche 911. I want you to picture the moment the deal was done. Two men, both in their late 60s, both legendary in the ultra-private world of European-era coin collectors, sitting in a quiet room in Zurich. No cameras, no press, no auction house lights, just a small velvet tray, a magnifying loupe, and one tiny golden cent sitting in the middle like it owns the place. One collector slides over a briefcase, the other slides over the coin. Hands shake, and just like that, a piece of pocket change becomes the most expensive modern euro coin ever recorded. Now close your eyes for 5 seconds and imagine that coin is in your hand right now. Feel the weight, slightly heavier than every other cent you've ever held. See the warm golden glow that no camera can truly capture. Hear the tiny clink it makes when you drop it on a table, different from all the others. That sound alone could pay off your house, your car, your kids' college, and still leave enough for a vacation house on the beach. But here's what keeps me up at night. Nobody knows if that one we just talked about is truly the only one. The mint destroyed all records of how many Nordic 10-cent blanks were left over from earlier years. The machines were fully automated. If one blank slipped in, could there have been 2, 5, 10? Are there still a handful of these golden miracles sleeping inside forgotten jars, piggy banks, old parking meters, or charity collection boxes all across Europe? Every serious collector I've spoken to says the same thing off record. We will probably never know until the next one surfaces. And when, not if, when the next one surfaces, its value won't be $108,000 anymore. It will be double, triple, maybe $500,000, because now the entire world knows the story. The first one was the secret. The second one will be the legend. So here's my challenge to every single person watching this right now. Whether you're in Manchester, Mumbai, Miami, Manila, doesn't matter. Tonight, before you go to bed, do these 4 things. 1. Grab every single 2011 1 € coin you can find in your house, your car, your drawers, your kids' rooms, your parents' house, everywhere. 2. Take the strongest magnet you have, even a fridge magnet works, and test each one. If it sticks, normal coin, throw it back. If it falls away like it's allergic to the magnet, start breathing very slowly. 3. Weigh it on a kitchen scale or a jeweler's scale if you can borrow one. 2.30 grams equals normal. 3.06 grams equals start calling every coin dealer you've ever heard of. 4. Film the entire thing, because if you're the one who finds number 2, I want to be the first channel to tell your story to the world. I'm not even joking. Send me the video the second it happens. My DMs are open. My email is in the description. I will fly to wherever you are, with cameras, with experts, whatever it takes, because that moment will go down in numismatic history forever. And while you're doing all that tonight, picture this, somewhere out there, right now, one of these golden cents is probably sitting at the bottom of a forgotten wishing well, or inside a kid's plastic treasure chest, or glued to the bottom of an old ashtray in a bar in Lisbon. It's waiting. It's been waiting since 2011, and it doesn't care if the next hand that touches it belongs to a billionaire collector or a regular guy who just watched this video. That's the magic of this hobby. That's why we hunt. That's why we never ever throw away worthless change without checking. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for spending this time with me today. Thank you for letting me share one of the wildest, most beautiful coin stories I've ever come across. If this video made you smile, made you excited, made you run to your change jar, then we did something right. Do 4 things for me right now. Hit that like button so this story can reach every single coin hunter on the planet. Subscribe and turn on the bell because I drop a new pocket change millionaire story every single week. And the next one might be about a coin in your country. Drop a comment that just says checked my change or still hunting, so I know you're part of the army. And share this video with one friend who still has a change jar. One share could literally make someone rich. We're not just watching videos. We're writing history, one coin at a time. I'll see you in the next one, probably tomorrow, with another coin that banks hate and collectors love. Until then, keep your magnets close, keep your eyes open, keep dreaming big, and who knows, maybe tonight is the night your life changes forever with one tiny golden cent. This is your host, signing off. Happy hunting. stay legendary, and I'll catch you on the next treasure. Peace.